Honey, I just made a cheesy taco potato skillet recipe, and I'll show you how. I got me some potatoes. It costs for 5, but I got me about 10, so however many you're cooking for. So in this, I got me some potatoes. I diced them up, and then I seasoned them with smoked paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and salt and pepper. And then I put me a little oil in here to get them good and crunchy. Okay, y'all, I got all my potatoes done, and I had about 10 smaller potatoes because I've got a lot to feed off of this. And honey, you can cook these in the air fryer for about, I'd say about 25 minutes on 400, but I just choose to fry mine up. And what you're going to do, you want them to be not just falling apart tender, but tender and crispy. All right, now let's move on to our next little ingredient. Okay, we got our hamburger meat in our pan, ready to fry it up. I put me 2 pounds in here, and what I'm going to add to this, I'm going to add me about, I'd say 2 tablespoons of cumin, about 2 tablespoons of chili powder, about a teaspoon of cayenne, and 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. Then we're going to add us about 2 teaspoons of salt and a teaspoon of pepper. We'll get all that incorporated in our meat. I don't know about y'all, but I love Mexican food. And this is a little yummy one that you can do so many different things with this. Okay, now that we've got our hamburger meat cooked almost done, I'm gonna add me about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Okay, now that we got our meat pretty much done, I'm gonna throw me a little handful of cilantro. But now, honey, if you're one of these that just does not like cilantro, leave it out. You don't have to put it in there. But everybody that eats this in my family, they love it. And I'm gonna saute this in here for about, I'd say 3 minutes. Okay, now that I've got my meat in my 9x13 pan, now I'm gonna layer it with some cheese. And I'm using mild cheddar cheese. And then on top of that, I'm gonna put my potatoes. Then we're gonna put some more yummy cheese on top of that. Okay, now we got this layered, and we're gonna preheat our oven to 400, and we're gonna probably bake this in the oven for about 15 minutes until our cheese is done. So let's get it in the oven. Okay, we got it out of the oven, and now what I did is I melted me some of this cheese dip, and I got it melted, and I'm gonna pour it on top of this. And then on top of that, we're gonna put us some cilantro. But there again, if you don't like cilantro, leave it off. But let me tell y'all something really yummy about this. You don't have to eat it just like this, as like picking it up and eating it with a fork. Honey, you can get you something and make some good yummy burritos out of it. Put it in a plate, and honey, get you some chips and put it on top of that. Honey, there's all kind of ways you can do with this little meal. Now, you know Nanny Shell's always got to taste it, so let me taste it before we go. Honey, that's a little fiesta in your mouth, so go make some. And honey, make some beautiful memories with some friends and family. And always remember to smile, because God sure does love you. And baby, He's got this no matter what.